It was a night which brutally exposed the vulnerability of France's capital and its citizens to the jihadist mindset. A night when terrorists armed with explosive vests and assault weapons carried out sustained and horrific attacks. People gunned down and blown up at cafes and bars in the city. Music lovers trapped here inside the Bataclan concert hall as terrorists entered. Oliver Leplot was one of them. There that Friday night with his wife in November 2015, he remembers hearing the first gunshots.
It was really loud, and I'm a musician, so I play the guitar, and my first thought was the speaker is just broken.
The couple spent hours waiting for help. Olivier will be forced to relive the memory of what he witnessed as the biggest criminal trial in French history gets underway.
The policeman told us to close our eyes, and as I was hitting something on the floor or slipping on something, I just had to look what I was doing, and I saw bodies and people shot and heard people mourning in the pit, and still today I see them and I hear them.
90 people lost their lives here at the Bataclan on a night which stunned not just this city but the entire nation. And the shock was compounded in the days, weeks and months that followed when it was revealed that most of those accused of carrying out the attacks either had French or Belgian nationality. At this trial, France will be confronting the issue of homegrown terrorism. Central to the hearing will be French citizen Saleh Abdeslam, said to be the sole survivor of the ISIS attackers who killed 130 people that night. He ditched his explosive vest, and it would be 5 months before he was arrested in the Molenbeek area of Brussels. His childhood friend, Mohamed Abrini, who's believed to have driven Abdeslam away from Paris, was later caught on camera during the attacks on Brussels airport and subways. Another friend, Abdelhamid Abououd, said to be the mastermind of the cell, was killed in a raid on this apartment block in the Saint-Denis area of Paris 5 days after the attacks. In all, 20 people will go on trial in a specially built high-security courtroom inside the former Palace of Justice. Most are accused of helping facilitate the attacks, providing money, weapons and explosives, and most were born and brought up in Europe.
Actually, homegrown terrorism has become the norm. These young people being born and raised in France traveled to Syria and then got a real, almost professional paramilitary training, and then were able to come back to Europe and then to perpetrate those very deadly attacks.
Testimony from 1,800 victims and families will be heard during the 9-month trial, which will be conducted under intense security. Saleh Abdeslam is the only defendant facing murder charges. In previous court appearances, he has refused to speak or cooperate with prosecutors. Few have high expectations he'll behave any differently this time. Michelle Clifford, Sky News, Paris.